Good afternoon. This is Judy Clark. I'm with the Alleghany Journal, and today we are welcoming Melissa Douty,
Hi.
stand-up comedian from Clifton Forge, Virginia. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
So you have decided to make this a career. That's kind of unusual. How did you come about?
I've decided to try. Yeah. Well, I've always wanted to do stand-up, and then I finally just said, well, I'm going to quit my job. I worked for Allstate for 13 years. And I just said, I'm just going to give it a shot. I don't want to wake up at 90 and think, what if I had tried? Well,
Good for you. Good for you. So now you were born and raised in Clifton Forge, is that correct?
I was born in Colorado Springs.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But we
Okay.
left there when I was 3 months old. Moved a couple places. Dad was in the Army. So then we moved here when I was 7 or 8.
Oh, okay, so, and you said 1989,
1989.
graduate of
Yeah.
Alleghany
High
School,
Yeah.
right? I always want to say county.
Yeah.
Alleghany High School, and you're currently living in Salem, so you're not too far away from home.
No.
When did you first realize that making a joke was, being funny was something you had a talent for?
Yeah, well, I'm not sure how to talent for it, but I like doing it, so that's different. I told Mom a knock-knock joke when I was like 5, and it was, knock, knock,
Who's there?
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse who?
Mickey Mouse's underwear. And that was the joke. And it was terrible, and I was 5. And I think I liked it because it had the word underwear in it. And I was really risky at 5.
Right, yeah.
And then she laughed. And every time I told it, she laughed. So it's her fault.
It's all her fault.
Yeah.
It's all your mom's
Yeah.
fault. It's too much.
Yeah.
So, and I went to see, now you're giving a show. The reason we're doing this is that Melissa will be here next Friday, November the 1st,
Yes.
for a comedy show at Scott Hill Retirement Complex here in Clifton Forge. And I saw you a couple years ago when you were here last. It was kind of you had sold out.
Yeah.
I managed to get a ticket at the last minute, and I fell off my chair laughing.
Good.
You were so funny. We were just looking at each other like, wow, she's a riot. This is crazy. So anyway, so you're coming back. You've been wanting to do this for a while, you said, and you'll be back at Scott Hill on Friday night.
Yeah, for 2 shows.
2 shows.
A 6 o'clock includes dinner for $15. It's like a nacho thing. It's nacho average comedy show, which I like. And then the second one is just the show only for $10, and that's at 8.
That is a bargain. And let me tell you, the food there is really good.
Yeah.
I've eaten at Scott Hill.
I've never had bad nachos.
That's true too.
I mean, obviously, I've never had bad anything, quite frankly.
So, but anyway, since that show a couple of years ago, you've had some national exposure. Tell me a little bit about that.
Let's see. Well, the biggest thing I've done is I got to open for Arsenio Hall a year ago.
That's a big name.
That's
a huge name.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was a 1,500 seat theater, and it was amazing. He was the nicest guy too. I know why he's in Talk TV, because you just want to tell him everything. I mean, when he talks to you, it's like you're the only person in the room. It's just like, yeah, and there was that time I was 13, and just want to tell him everything.
Oh gosh. So, and you were in a competition not too long ago.
Yeah, the World Series of Comedy. How that works is they have like 7 or 8 different satellites throughout the country, and there's 40 comedians in each of those satellites. The top out of all those move on to the main event, which used to be in Vegas, but is now this year it was in St. Louis. So the top 101 go to that. So out of all the comedians, there was almost 700 submissions. I made it to the top 101, and I finished in the top 9. Which was
that's
crazy.
Remarkable.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
It was
how do you come up with your material? Because it's all original, isn't
Absolutely.
it? It's all original.
Yeah.
How do you come up with and you have to keep changing it all the time? You always have to come up with new material.
Yeah, I try to change. I've got some new stuff so if you saw me last time, come out. I've got some new stuff, some old stuff too, but some new stuff. And
it's still funny.
Yeah, I hope it is. We'll see. Come see for yourself. So, yeah, I do change it up a little bit, and everything I write either happened to me or happened to somebody I know it happened to, because the audience can smell a lie. True. So if I say, oh, yesterday I was at such and such and it didn't really happen, they know. They know. They can feel it in their bones.
That's remarkable. Yeah. So the show on Friday, you said there's an early show and then there's one later.
Yeah.
And I was going to ask you if you'd give a little preview, but I think you'd rather
Oh,
Really
yeah,
have
come
people
out for the show. Come out for
to
the
the
show.
show.
Yeah.
And I believe this is also a fundraiser
It
on
is.
Friday night. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, my stepdad, Hezekiah Spinner, who's lived here forever, he has cancer, and they did a bone marrow transplant, which really helped, but it also took his immune system, and now he's got rheumatoid arthritis and a lot of things that happen when you don't have an immune system.
Right.
So we're just trying to, I mean, that was very expensive.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah.
And they still have to go to Charlottesville 2 or 3 times a month, so it adds up.
So it's also a fundraiser for him.
Yeah.
So if you would like to get tickets, I got mine. I just went up to the Scott Hill
Yeah.
Retirement Complex, which is where the old Alleghany. Well, this is going way back. Where the old hospital was. It's right in here.
I got
Hudson
stitches
Ford.
in that hospital. Right
I
above
had
my...
a child born in that hospital. One of the last ones, I think.
Yeah.
You can get tickets there, or you can call Scott Hill. I believe the number is 862-5741, and you can also buy tickets that way, and I'm sure they will get them to you somehow.
And you just have to make a reservation.
Oh, okay.
You can pay when you come, but definitely call and get your reservation. I think the first show's close to sold out, but the second show there's plenty of room. So
Well,
come
excellent.
out to that show.
Well, I'm so excited that you came
Me
back.
too.
I think that's just wonderful.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Hometown girl, and we look forward to seeing you. I want to see. Do you have any? I know you're on tour quite a bit. So where are you going to be after this?
Let's see. Friday I'm here. Saturday I'm in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and then the 12th I'm in Roanoke for a corporate show. The 13th I'm in Charleston, West Virginia. The 14th I'm in Naples, Florida.
Oh my goodness.
And then, I don't know, it's all on my website, melissadouty.com, Douty.
Douty, exactly. So you're on the road quite a bit.
Yeah, I have 13 more shows between now and the end of December.
That's wonderful.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm excited. Oh, I'm in Blacksburg Wednesday at a new club. It's called Bonkers Comedy Club. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Excellent. Well,
Yeah.
we're so excited for your success.
Thanks so much
and
for having
continued
me.
success. And
Thanks.
we'll see you Friday.
All right,
I got
I'm
my
excited.
tickets. I'm excited.
Get them.
Get them. All right. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Judy.
I'm Alleghany County Covenant Sheriff Kevin Hall. For the past 12 years, I've been honored to be your sheriff. The safety of this community is my team's top concern, something we train continuously for. With more than 34 years of local law enforcement experience, I ask for your support once again this November.